Hello kids, today we are going to learn about something called probability. Probability is a big word, but don't worry, it's actually very simple. Probability tells us how likely something is to happen. For example, if you toss a coin, what are the chances it will land on heads? That's what probability helps us figure out. We use probability every day, even when we don't realize it. Let's explore this fun topic together, step by step, using easy words and lots of colorful pictures. You might wonder, why do we need to learn about probability? Well, probability helps us make good guesses about things that might happen. For example, will it rain today? Will you win a game? Probability helps us answer these questions. It's like having a magic tool that helps us predict the future. Isn't that cool? Let's see how probability works in real life with some fun examples. Let's look at some examples you see every day. When you roll a dice while playing a board game, you wonder which number will come up. Or when you pick a card from a deck, you might hope for your favorite one. These are all about probability. Probability helps us understand the chances of getting a certain number on the dice or picking a certain card. Isn't it amazing how often we use probability without even knowing it? Let's start with a simple example, tossing a coin. A coin has two sides, heads and tails. When you toss it, you don't know which side will land up. Each side has an equal chance. That means there is a 50% chance for heads and a 50% chance for tails. This is a great way to see probability in action. Next time you toss a coin, remember you are using probability. Have you ever played a game where you roll a dice? A dice has 6 sides, numbered from 1 to 6. When you roll it, each number has the same chance to come up. That means the chance of getting any number is 1 out of 6. Probability helps us understand which numbers are more likely or less likely to appear. This makes games more fun and exciting. Word chance is another way to talk about probability. If something is very likely to happen, we say it has a high chance. If it is not likely, we say it has a low chance. For example, if you have 1 red ball and 9 blue balls in a bag, the chance of picking the red ball is low. But the chance of picking a blue ball is high. Probability helps us measure these chances. You can write probability as a number. It can be a fraction like 1 out of 2 or a percentage like 50%. Sometimes we use decimals like 0.5. All these ways mean the same thing. The higher the number, the more likely something will happen. The lower the number, the less likely it is. Probability is always between 0 and 1 or 0% and 100%. Some things are impossible and some things are certain. If something can never happen, its probability is 0. If something will always happen, its probability is 1. For example, if you have a bag with only red balls, the chance of picking a blue ball is 0. The chance of picking a red ball is 1. Probability helps us describe these situations easily. Imagine you have a bag with 3 red balls and 2 blue balls. If you close your eyes and pick one ball, what is the chance it will be red? There are 5 balls in total. 3 are red, so the chance is 3 out of 5. That's how we use probability to find out the chances of picking a red ball. You can write the chance of picking a red ball as a fraction, 3 out of 5 or 3/5. Fractions are a way to show parts of a whole. In probability, the top number shows what you want, and the bottom number shows all possible outcomes. So 3/5 means 3 chances out of 5. Sometimes we use percentages to show probability. To change a fraction to a percentage, we multiply by 100. So 3/5 becomes 60%. That means there is a 60% chance of picking a red ball. Percentages are easy to understand and compare. Probability can also be written as a decimal. For example, 3 out of 5 is 0.6. Decimals are another way to show parts of a whole. Whether you use a fraction, percentage, or decimal, they all mean the same thing in probability. Sometimes there is more than one way to win. For example, if you want to pick a red or blue ball from a bag with red, blue, and green balls, you add the chances together. Probability helps us add up all the ways something can happen. In probability, we call what we are looking for an event. An event can be anything, like getting heads on a coin or picking a red ball. Probability helps us find out how likely an event is to happen. An outcome is the result of an event. For example, when you toss a coin, the outcome is either heads or tails. When you roll a dice, the outcome could be any number from 1 to 6. Probability helps us count all the possible outcomes. There is a simple formula for probability. Probability equals the number of ways an event can happen, divided by the total number of possible outcomes. For example, if there are 2 red balls and 3 blue balls, the chance of picking a red ball is 2 divided by 5. Let's try another example. Imagine you have 4 green marbles and 1 yellow marble in a bag. If you pick one marble, what is the chance it will be yellow? There are 5 marbles in total and only 1 is yellow, so the probability is 1 out of 5. Do you know weather reports use probability? When you hear there is a 70% chance of rain, it means that out of 100 days with the same weather, it will rain on 70 days. Probability helps us understand and prepare for the weather. Coaches and players use probability to make decisions in sports. For example, what are the chances of scoring a goal from a certain spot? Probability helps teams plan their moves and make smart choices during the game. Teachers use probability too. For example, if there are 10 students and only 2 will be chosen for a prize, what are the chances you will be picked? Probability helps make things fair and fun in school activities. Even when shopping, we use probability. For example, if you pick a candy from a jar with many flavors, what are the chances you get your favorite? Probability helps us guess and have fun with surprises. Nature is full of probability. For example, what are the chances you see a butterfly in the garden today? Or how likely is it to snow in winter? Probability helps us understand the world around us. Imagine you have a box of chocolates with different flavors. If you pick one without looking, what are the chances it's your favorite? Probability helps us guess and makes eating chocolates even more exciting. Sometimes we draw lots to make decisions. For example, who will go first in a game? Each person has an equal chance. Probability helps make things fair for everyone. Even in stories, probability is there. For example, what are the chances the hero finds the treasure? Probability makes stories more interesting and full of surprises. If you have a box of crayons with many colors and you pick one without looking, what are the chances it's blue? Probability helps us guess and makes drawing even more fun. If you have 12 friends and only one will get a special birthday card, what are the chances it's you? Probability helps us understand and enjoy surprises in celebrations. Every day we make choices. Sometimes we don't know what will happen. Probability helps us guess and make decisions, whether it's picking a snack or choosing a game to play. Probability is everywhere. It helps us play games, make choices, and enjoy surprises. When we understand probability, we can have more fun and make better guesses about what might happen next. Let's remember what we learned today. Probability tells us how likely something is to happen. We use it in games, school, shopping, and even in stories. We can write probability as a fraction, percentage, or decimal. The more we practice, the better we get at making good guesses. Probability makes learning fun and exciting.